Hey, Shelley here with Campin with the Confers. This week's adventures kick off with Mike diving into a little RV tire safety as our rig Linda gets 2 brand new shoes. Then it's time to hit the road and head north to Michigan. Along the way, we run into a little roadside hiccup, but don't worry, we handle it Confer style. Our destination? Coldwater, Michigan, the second largest Grand Design rally in the country, with nearly 300 rigs, loads of laughs, and plenty of shenanigans. We'll show you what to expect from a rally like this and share what we think is the most valuable part of attending. Let's go!
Alright guys, so I am shooting it solo on this trip today. Well, I'm heading up to our full-time site because today's topic's all about tires. So unfortunately, tires usually age out, for your trailer anyway, before they wear out. Now for us, in this situation, they just happen to be getting kind of crappy about the same time that they were aging out. But we run the Goodyear Endurance trailer tires on ours. I ask the guy at the tire shop every time I go, hey, is there something better? Is there a better trailer tire out there? He's like, yeah, no, this is like the best ones that he knows of that are out there. Now, they're expensive. He's probably making money on them, whatever. So I've had some people that have told me, you know, you can run light truck tires on your camper and not have to worry about all the issues that you deal with a trailer tire, which I don't know if I trust all that or not. So I asked the tire guy about it. And he's like, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it because the sidewalls and stuff are just built different on a light truck tire than they are on a trailer tire. The way he explained it to me, I don't know that much about tires. Essentially, those sharp turns where you're backing into your sights and stuff and those tires are really getting twisted around, you take a pretty good chance of that sidewall not flexing the way that a trailer tire does and blowing it off the bead and just having issues that I'm not willing to take the chance on. So we got 2 new tires in the back of the truck. They are mounted on our rims. As soon as we get up here to the trailer, I'm going to swap those bad boys out. I already checked the bearings. They're good. I do need to, my wiper blades. I do need to hit the suspension with some grease, and I might as well do it before put the tire on because it just gives me a little bit more room. So when we get up there, we'll knock that out and we will be ready to roll out here in a couple days for our next big trip. All right guys, we made it. Let's get out of the truck. Let me show you kind of what we got going on here. Couple of things. So first, notice on these, as I'm getting them replaced out, I'm replacing all of my valve stems with metal ones instead of the rubber ones, so I don't have to worry about the centrifugal force spinning around and me breaking the seal in that valve stem with my TPMS. So if you look on your tires, you're gonna find this little oval with cutout right here. This was a 0825, so this tire was made the 8th week of 2025. So that's a pretty new one. And this one is the same, 08 of 2025. So those ones ought to be good until we probably get rid of this trailer. You see we're sitting up on blocks in here. Let's get these tires put on, we'll be ready to roll. Suppose I might as well hit everything with a little shot of grease while I'm in here. Never hurt anything. All right, and then we just got to set the torque. And we are set to go. We'll go through and check all the air pressure because these ones I don't have a clue what they're even set at, and it's getting warmer out. So we'll check all the air pressures once I get some weight back on this thing. So all we gotta do is torque these down, and we'll be ready to roll. All right, guys. The tires are on, they're aired up, the bearings are greased. Like I said, the pressures all match. The lugs are torqued down. We're not sitting up on blocks anymore. So she looks like a real camper. So one last thing to get finished up before we take off. Let's get the tools all loaded back up and get ready to get down the road. All right, guys, so before this video even gets started, we're pulled over on the side of the road. So I just got an alert. It says I'm about out of propane, but I just filled up my propane tank. So I don't know what the heck's going on. If I left the refrigerator on propane or what the deal is, but we gotta check it out because we don't want anything catching on fire. So up in the camper we go. Let's see what this says here. It's on auto, it's on LP. That's weird. Off, off, off. Everything's off. I don't know. Maybe we just burnt through that much propane. Anywhoots, while we're out, might as well check the new tires. Everything looks good. Back on the road we go.
We finally have sunshine.
Right?
It's just been raining and raining and raining for days.
But I think it's gonna rain for like the next 3 days.
But we're traveling north, just about a 3.5 hour travel day today, so I'm thankful to have no rain. You know, you can't have it all.
You cannot have it all.
I was just noticing your dreams do come true.
Dreams do come true.
Get a little...
Somebody brought this home from Texas for me.
Yeah, because he keeps thinking that we are not going to actually get a Class A.
You never do know.
There are over 300 Grand Design RVs here. I'll have to get the exact count, but it's a lot.
Last year we had to stay out here in this field because we got here late. This year,
that field.
supposedly somebody's going to meet us and get us parked, so that'll be sweet. A moment of truth. What's the inside of the camper look like?
I think it's pretty hit.
Let me unlock these stairs.
Those roads were terrible.
It was only like the last 30 miles or so.
So if you haven't seen these steps before, these are the
Forklift Revolution.
Glow
Step
Revolution. We love these steps. Love them, love them, love them.
No dirt in the house. Boom.
And see the little
these glow in the dark, which is super nice.
They're kind of dirty right now, but
is it going to unlock?
Can't show
Because
a
it got
code.
stuck again last time.
It did.
Oh, well, I think it could be worse. But the true test now is...
Will the slide? Put my stuff down. Look, already we were greeted by the Grand Design registration people. My hair's a wreck too. Let's see my face. Look at these bags that Grand Design's given everybody this year. Now, you still pay a registration fee, so, you know, they make it sound like everything's free, but you kind of pay for it. Okay, we got to check behind here. I see a coat, so I got to move this. Everything else looks clear. You ready for me?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
sounds pretty good. I think she's gonna be just fine. We are just gonna get this slide out, drop our stuff. We're not gonna put anything away. We hear that there's still some food in the dining hall, so we're gonna grab a burger and then get on with our camper crawl so we can get our little snacks. That's good.
Sounds good so far?
It was good. It's done.
There you go? Good.
Yep. It's done. Okay, so we are wrapping up our time here at the Michigan Grand Design Rally. We didn't really record a lot while we were here because we were kind of in the moment, but we did think that some of you may be wondering, why would you attend a rally?
Right.
What's that all about? So we just kind of wanted to go over some highlights of what you can expect if you go to a rally and why we go to rallies.
And if you're a Grand Design owner, I'll tell you the first thing you can expect is to have a lot of fun.
The outfits, very nice.
Good.
How's it going so far? We're letting it all go.
There you go.
Step right up, folks. Guess how big Mr. Barr's hands are.
Sorry, thank you. You're welcome. You're a little lopsided, boy. There you go. Ooh. Set.
Good boy, got it. Okay. I'm feeling lucky.
You're feeling lucky. You want low.
4. Oh,
Four.
there we go.
That's good.
We got new blood. There you go. Get your moves on.
Talking about the car wash. Car wash.
Look at the girls doing it, right? All right, Michael, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm going to take my monkey tail here.
I hope that's a tail.
Try to pick this thing up.
Oh, you made it look easy. So,
What are some of the things that we came up with, you came up with, to tell them to expect when they come to a rally?
well, first, one of the things that you can expect at Grand Design Rallies is they send out their
SRT team, yes.
SRT teams.
So their SRT teams are trained to fix everything. So anything that's on your Grand Design, I don't care if you have an influence, an imagine, a solitude, a reflection,
Transcend,
lineage. Momentum, lineage. I don't care what it is.
I think we named all of them.
Yeah, they can fix it. And they brought the parts to fix it. So, if you have something as simple as a water leak, you call them up, they come over, they fix your water leak. You have something as big as, a slide break. If they know you're coming and you have a slide issue, they'll have a slide system for you.
Yeah, last year we did have them look at our slide. With the National Rally, you can actually submit a list of 3 things that you want fixed. At regional rallies, it's not as in-depth for that. Like here, they worked on anything that was under warranty or safety. Those were priority. And then if they had time, which they did, then they would address other issues.
Right.
So another thing that you can expect at the rallies are educational seminars and Q&A sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So and they're different every time. You don't have the same one. So they had a panel of Grand Design, product managers,
Mm-hmm.
a panel of them up there, and you could ask them questions, anything about the rigs. And yes, they even addressed the issue of frame flex. Okay, you can.
I got you.
You can edit that. Yeah. So, and then there are other educational seminars like how to keep your black tanks clean.
Health insurance while you're on the road. Sorry, there's a little yappy dog next door.
Yeah, so there's just various. They even had a special seminar this time that was just for women. So, that kind of address some of the things that maybe women maybe intimidated about like flushing their tanks or driving their rigs and things like that. So, and just a time for just the girls to just get together and have
Hang
a
out.
chat. Yeah, that was put on by Missy from the Campaholics this time.
Oh, nice. I didn't go to that one. Yeah, another seminar that they had this year was all about solar power. So, you know, if you're interested in getting into the solar game, just go over, sit down. You don't have to pre-register or anything for it. You just go over, sit down, take notes, and you get out of it whatever it is you want to get out of it.
Yeah, and I will say that some of these seminars, Moride is another one that did a seminar. Some of them are vendors, but absolutely no high pressure sales. And they all have door prizes. So there is another benefit to going.
There are a ton of vendors that come to the rallies. You know, Moride brings a trailer, and you can buy just about any aftermarket Moride part for your trailer at the rally, usually at a discounted price.
And
they'll come and put it on for you.
Free install.
Well, we got a free install. I don't know if all of them are free
they do.
installs.
I think it depends on what you're having done.
Yeah.
We had the safety rail put on ours. This was not at this rally, but
that was at the Ohio rally
last year. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a company here that are swapping out your axles and drum brakes for new axles and disc brakes if you want them.
Clean Tank was here to flush do a full cleaning of your black tanks and gray tanks.
Yeah, there's even a company here putting ceramic coating on your rig. I don't know how much it was. I didn't ask. You know, from tip to toe, they'll put a ceramic coating and water sand your entire rig. I mean, some of them pulled out of here looking brand new.
Also, it's common at these rallies that they will bring out, especially if it's a brand specific like this, they will bring out new rigs. So they had several new Grand Design rigs out here for us to just tour. There were, I don't know, there were probably like
walkthroughs.
10 of them maybe.
Yeah.
And there were a variety, you know, momentum, solitude, influence, reflection. What's odd about this is your campsite. Whoa, did you see that bee come after me?
Tried to kill you. Yeah, you have no campsite windows.
Yeah, you have all these windows.
Decent bedroom. Again, my side of the bed has a great table. Your side of the bed sucks. Hi!
And look at the view you get while I'm in here in the using the toilet.
The 310 GK.
Yeah, we wanted this one at one time.
I'd still go back to this one.
And then I come in and I'm like, I think.
The big windows, you got your island, 4-burner televator, pantry, bourbon bar, closet. It does have a small bathroom. East-west bed. Well, then they brought out the 2 new...
Oh, and then they brought out 2 new lineages.
Lineages today, yeah. Actually, yesterday.
They brought out the F and the M.
Hadn't even been weighed yet.
Yeah, they just finished
came
it
off
the
floor.
day before.
Yeah, it didn't even have the opportunity to weigh that one in yet to put the sticker on it.
Yeah, and I will tell you, we were looking hard at that 370 DV. It was here again. We did a full review on that one. That's in the running for being our full-time rig. We'll put a link to that if you're interested in seeing it. But
yeah, DV stands for dual vanity. It's got the giant bathroom in it. It's pretty nice.
Very nice.
So other stuff and that goes on during the rally, at this one at least, they have a craft fair. So anybody can come and they set up their little booths and sell their wares, which can kind of get expensive when people are walking through.
I bought a few things. I bought a couple of bandanas for the dogs and like a little blinged out notebook. But yeah, and we bought this cute little, I think we might have shown it earlier, this cute little tic-tac-toe set that this 4th grade boy made
for his school project, and now he's selling them.
Yeah, so yeah, and so besides that, you get to just networking with other Grand Design owners. So you already have in common camping and RV life, right? But then also that you have a Grand Design, and you swap stories of trips and itineraries you've taken, and some of these people, it feels like a reunion because there were people that we haven't seen since last year at this rally, and then we get to catch up with them again here.
Right.
And last year there were people that we met at this rally that then we formed relationships with and we camp with on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Poor things. D&D and the Grubs, you know we're talking about you.
You know who you are.
Yeah, and so then they also coordinate a lot of fun events, games that we play.
Some relay races. Just fun stuff.
Yeah, Shitter's Full Clark. Yeah.
Oh, you said a bad word.
On YouTube. Beep. Yeah, so lots of fun games like that. We played bingo. I played bingo while he did
that's
work.
when I was working on the new battery in the rig. So
yeah, and they provide all of your meals. Well, all of your meals except for a lunch and a dinner. And this rally started on Wednesday. It was Wednesday through Sunday.
yeah,
So,
it's a full weeker, but we don't come for the whole thing.
Yeah, and the one meal that they didn't provide, it was a potluck. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it is dark 30 this morning. It's about 5:45, still dark-ish outside. You can see the lanterns are still on here at the campsite. So it is my turn to cook pancakes this morning, so I got to get my griddle fired up. There's a bunch of us meeting up over here at the shop. We're going to get 5 or 6 Blackstones going and make a bunch of bacon and sausage and pancakes for everybody this morning. So early morning, got to get to work. Russ is in his happy place.
The big muscle.
Oh boy. So now it's 9:45 in the morning and we are finally done cooking. I don't think I've ever flipped that much bacon and pancakes before in my life. Well, good morning.
Morning. You didn't give me, I haven't done anything.
I know.
I haven't done anything yet, y'all. I realized he got up at 6 and went and made pancakes.
No, I was already cooking at 6. I got up before 6.
I got up at 9.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I woke up at 7 and I said, there's no reason that I need to get out of bed.
Right.
So, that's it.
That's
and
it.
then I got up and immediately started working.
See?
I'm previewing a video, but I have not, I confess, I haven't washed my face or brushed my teeth or even brushed my hair.
Ew.
I did put some clothes on in case somebody showed up at the door. That's exactly.
With a camera in their hand?
Normally I don't. Normally I just put my robe on. But
So what else you got? Why else should they come to a rally except to have the time of your life, find everything you need for your rig all in one place with the people that can put it on and fix it, and hang out with people that have the same mindset as you? What else do you need?
well, they really give away a lot of free stuff.
Yeah, she won $180.
I want to. Oh yeah, because we didn't talk about the camper crawl. That's another event that we did.
Yeah,
And
so all of the, sorry about the barky dog. So yeah, her $180 came from the camper crawl. So there was a high score and a low score. She got the low score.
I was the biggest loser.
Well, no, because you were trying to get the low score though. That's what you initially wanted to do.
I know. I said it was going to be my tactic this year because last year that wasn't my tactic and I was close to being the biggest loser. So I said, okay, I'm going to be the biggest loser.
Right.
And I actually won.
And
but
then,
they split the money.
Yeah. And the money for that and the money for the 50-50 and the money for everything else. And they donate that back to the Honor Network. So if you're not aware of what the Honor Network is, it is a nonprofit, I believe is what they call it, right?
Yes.
Nonprofit. Nobody gets paid. This flag, it's the original flag, has traveled everywhere from the space station and around the world, and it goes to fallen heroes' funerals to help honor those heroes that have died in the line of duty, from military, police, fire, you name it. Yeah. They're there for you. They travel on their own dime.
And it is the same flag that travels. It's the fallen hero flag.
Yeah. So if you don't know about the Honor Network, go check them out. It's a great company.
Yeah, and that's not the only nonprofit that the Grand Design Rally supports. They also support the local Humane Society, and they took up a huge collection for donations to the
Humane Society,
to the shelter.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, Grand Design cut a check for $2,500 to donate as well. This is also Police Week, and so they put together some goodie bags and took it over to the police department. All of the food from all of these meals that we had, all of the leftovers went to women's and men's shelters.
Yep. And I think they took some to the local fire department too that had leftovers.
Yes, they did. And they also took donuts over to the police and fire departments.
Yep.
Oh, and the pop tabs. They'd been collecting pop tabs that go towards.
Yeah, there's a young lady, she's just graduating from high school. I don't remember her name, but she's been collecting those to turn over to the Ronald McDonald House to help families that, you know, have to stay there for their kids being sick and whatnot.
And they collected buckets and buckets.
It was over 100, it was 101 or 102 pounds of those wee little pop tabs. So, you know, I think they had like 6 or 8 5-gallon buckets full of pop tabs. It was crazy.
So the bottom line, what's most important to us about coming to these rallies is about people.
Yep.
It's about people and community. The things that we do together, the fun that we have, just kind of builds that bond.
Right.
That's what that's about. And honestly, when we've considered, if you've been watching our channel, you know that we are considering getting a Class A.
That's the hardest part about this decision.
Yeah.
Is leaving the Grand Design family. We don't want to leave the Grand Design family.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and I hear that, you know, some of those other Tiffin and Newmar have rallies. I just don't know that it's this is already our family. That's the thing. So we hope that this gives you just an idea of what you can expect at a rally. Maybe it would encourage you to seek one out. Again, they have non-brand specific rallies. So I would encourage you to
get out there and check it out.
Get out there and check one out.
All right. Well, we got to pack this rig up and hit the road. So until next week, guys.
Keep your adventures going.
We'll see you later.